If you want to sit on the floor, squatting is a great way to get down low. But once you're down here, how do you actually get your butt safely down to the floor without hurting yourself? Most people do the same thing. They lean forward onto their hands and then do a little bit of negotiation onto their knees and then onto their butt. Now, of course this works, but is it the best way? And more importantly, is there a faster, smoother way you could get down to the floor? What if instead of going forwards, you could go backwards? And even if you can't squat deep just yet, don't click away. This is all part of the same movement puzzle. And I will show you exactly how to apply what I'm talking about to your deep squat. Doing anything backwards is in fact harder. You can't see where you're going and you kind of have to trust that things are going to work out. But for those who believe, there are in fact two ways to do this. Yes, two. From your squat position, put your hands back and a little bit out to the sides and then lean back. And guess what? Your fingers, your hands, your arms are there to slowly lower your butt down. You want to do that nice and smooth and controlled. If doing both hands at the same time feels scary, you can also do it one hand at a time. Lean to one side and then lean to the other side, and then your butt is down on the ground. If you don't feel safe leaning back into your hands and arms just yet, use padding. It serves two really important purposes. First, it protects your butt and your back from slamming into a hard surface. And second, it reduces the distance your arms have to control the weight of your body. When I have the pads stacked up high, I barely have to use my hands to control the landing. As I reduce the number of pads I'm using, I still have to control the landing, but I don't have to get it all the way down to the floor. I just got to get to that first pad. If you haven't been practicing a motion like this, your arms might be, well, let's just say they might be a little underqualified for this job. But that's totally normal. They will get stronger as you practice and as you reduce the amount of assistance you're using from the pads. And if you can't yet do a deep Asian squat, you can use a similar setup by making sure you have some elevated surface that you can sit down to so that you don't drop too far and out of control. As you develop control to that depth, you can remove some of the help and develop more control to a lower position, and then keep progressing that until you can control going lower and lower to the point where you no longer need that padding. And then you can start working on progressions that help you get all the way down on your butt. And a little bonus tip, if you're doing this on a smooth hardwood floor, you can use your hands and your feet to create a little more push, and that actually makes it a softer landing for your butt. Just make sure you keep leaned forward a bit so that you don't just fall back on your head. So one more time, your hands catch you and you push and slide. Ta-da! And follow the advice that you'll find in all my home training programs, which, by the way, are linked down below. The advice is slow is safe and fast is foolish. With every new movement, take it easy. Don't try to do the hardest version right away. Use some assistance so that it feels safe. Practice as much as feels good and nourishing for your body. You're not trying to break yourself down. If you keep practicing consistently, you'll find that things get smoother and stronger. And as you get more confidence, you'll be able to start thinking about the no hands advanced mode. And if you can't yet hit a deep Asian squat, that should be your first priority before you start thinking about advanced mode with no hands. I will link to a video with 3 simple exercises you can do to improve your Asian squat at the end of this video, but you can keep watching this so you know what you're building towards. And you should know that there are other ways to get down to the floor. You could do assisted split squats to lower yourself down. You could do unassisted split squats to get down to the floor. You could do little random spins to get yourself down to the floor. You could even do things like jumping at the floor and coming down into a push-up as you get more advanced. As you unlock new pathways to the floor, you'll feel your confidence and creativity grow. I'll link to a video in the description box that'll help you get down to the floor safely. And now let's talk about no hands advanced mode. Now this is no hands advanced mode. So you're gonna take one leg and stick it out in front of you. You're basically balancing on one foot here. Now you're going to either roll directly back onto your butt slowly and with control like this, or you're gonna go to the side and drop that hip down, and now you're on your butt. So for those in the cheap seats, you can either go straight back like this, so this butt cheek touches down, or you can let this butt cheek touch down first. Either way is fine. Figure out what feels the most safe and comfortable for you right now, and then you can work on the other option in the future when you feel ready. Remember, it's not about right and wrong, it's about making more positions feel right and strong. And to get back up, you just reverse it. Seriously, you just reverse it. So if I'm on my butt, I'm gonna tuck one foot in, and then I'm gonna rock forward onto this foot. And now I can just bring this foot back in, boom, and boom. Now, realistically, most people are not gonna be able to do this advanced mode with no hands today. You wanna make sure that you approach this safely, so make sure you can even balance on one leg without any sketchiness in the foot, the ankle, or the knee. Be able to do this for at least 30 seconds without feeling any sketchiness or pain. And if it does feel sketchy when you're balancing on one leg, make sure you build that strength up. You can give yourself an assist with your hands, have one leg not all the way out, but maybe just a little bit out, and practice letting this leg, the foot, the knee get used to balancing. And when you first try the rollback on one foot, make sure you use some assistance from your hands or some furniture or a strap or something. This motion can be tough on unprepared knees and ankles, so don't try to overpower it with the strength of your will. Seriously, your knees might explode, and nobody wants that. For practice, do 2 to 3 sets of 3 to 5 repetitions in each set. And everyone's got a weaker side, so make sure you give some extra love and attention to that weaker side so that it can catch up to your strong side. This is definitely my weaker side. Whoa. If you can't do advanced mode yet, comment locked down below. And once you unlock it, make sure you come back and comment unlocked. And if you want to share your victories with a community of like-minded people who are rebuilding their bodies just like you, be sure to go to uprighthealth.com/FRF to join the Feel Right Forum. That's where I post exclusive content that doesn't really work on YouTube. I do live stream Q&As with my members, and you'll be able to interact and connect with other people who think like you. And be sure to check out the Asian Squat and Healthy Hips programs that you'll find linked down below. They will help you develop a nice deep squat so you can get down to the floor. And for a totally free, totally awesome video to improve your deep squat, watch this video right here. I'm Matt Hsu from Upright Health, reminding you that pain sucks, life shouldn't.